Effective treatment for depression often includes some form of therapy. Therapy gives you tools to treat depression from a variety of angles. Also, what you learn from therapy gives you skills and insight to prevent depression from coming back. Some types of therapy can teach you practical techniques on how to reframe negative thinking and employ behavioral skills in combating depression. Therapy can also help you work through the root um, of your depression, helping you understand what triggers your depression and what you can do to stay healthy. Medication can help relieve the symptoms of depression in some people, but they aren't a cure and they come with drawbacks of their own. Learning the facts about antidepressants and weighing the benefits against the risks can help you make an informed and personal decision about whether medication is right for you. There are several different medication treatments a sufferer may use alone or in a combination. Several different options may be tested before the individual and their doctor are happy with a specific course and result, although studies in Australia suggest this could take up to 5 years with an average of 5 doctors. Since this disorder can be erratic throughout a sufferer's lifetime, family and community involvement are important in the prevention of relapse and promote a more fulfilling life. Prevention of depression is an area that deserves attention. Depression may be triggered by chemical malfunctioning in the brain. However, the latest medical studies confirm that depression may often be alleviated and sometimes prevented with good health habits. Lifestyle choices have been found to be a common determinant in the incidence of depression. People who have not previously been diagnosed with depression and people who have can do a number of things to prevent any new or relapsing cases by effective community involvement. Healthy diet can also lower the risk of depression, followed by regular exercise. Sleep is like the cornerstone of health. Like food and regular exercise, if goes unattended, the body and mind cannot function properly. Sleep affects mood, energy levels, mental sharpness, productivity, emotional balance, creativity. Regular sleep can have a positive effect on all those areas, which minimize the likelihood of redeveloping depression and relapse. Avoiding alcohol and drugs and even junk food can have a positive effects on a person's life. All these substances can alter your mental state and drastically affect the way you handle stressful situations. Socializing with others is another way to defeat depression. Having a support group of friends, family, or people you trust to openly talk with can help a person express feelings on the inside and make a person feel less isolated. Those two key areas are common determinants and symptoms of depression, and by being social and surrounding yourself with these people, you can steer away from the negative and into the more positive moods. Depression is different for everyone. Thereby, the list could go on. The main key is to stay positive, productive, social, and healthy. Minimize stress and other factors in your life, and this lifestyle change will benefit you in a number of ways, including prevention of depression. What impact does depression have? Depression impacts on our society in two ways. The economic impact of depression costs the Australian economy $14.9 billion annually. In Australia, more than 6 million working days are lost each year. Depression costs the Australian community over $600 million each year in treatment costs. The social impact of depression. Suicide is the worst possible outcome of depression. The World Health Organization reports that death from suicide accounts for more fatalities than number of people dying in traffic accidents. There are approximately 1 million suicides each year, and for every one person who commits suicide, more than 20 people attempt it. Additionally, the World Health Organization show that suicide is now one of the 3 leading causes of death among people aged 15 to 34 years. Currently, major depression is now the leading cause of disability worldwide and is ranked 4th in the top 10 leading causes of global burden of diseases. More than 350 million people suffer from depression. However, from a disease that is both preventable and treatable, the prevalence of incidence is growing. By 2020, major depression is expected to be the second largest disease burden worldwide, and the World Health Organization estimates that depression will be the number 1 health concern in both the developed and developing nations by 2030. The burden of disease refers to the total impact of disease measured by financial cost, mortality, morbidity, and other indicators. It is often expressed as a number of years of life lost due to ill health, disability, or early death. Depression in Australia has a high lifetime prevalence. 1 in 7 Australians are affected by depression in their lifetime. Depression has the 3rd highest burden of all disease in Australia. In addition, depression is the number 1 cause of non-fatal disability in Australia. This means that on average, people with depression live with this disability for a higher number of years than people suffering from other non-fatal diseases. 65% of Australians who have a mental illness do not seek treatment, which may be responsible for the 2,000 Australians who die from suicide per year. These numbers are considerably high for a country that has the proper facilities, perceived good health care, and awareness. Global awareness and acceptance of depression is needed to stop the increasing number of incidents from rising. Depression has been dubbed the secret killer, and it's time for it to not be hidden in the shadows but out in the public so individuals from all populations can recognize the signs and symptoms. Education and prevention is key to improve health and the lives of millions of people globally suffering from depression. So what you have to remember is recognize depression, get help, be helped.